Assalamu alaikum. Apple has released iOS 26 to the general public, and with this update, the iOS 18.7 was also released for those iPhones which doesn't support iOS 26. So this is the size of the update, 14.13 GB. After upgrading to iOS 26, the iPhone greets us in different languages. Then we need to enter the passcode. Software upgrade complete. Then continue, and we can choose a Wi-Fi network, or we can just continue. We can set up it later. Apple Pay. And hit continue, and then summarize notifications, splash screen. We can select which type of notifications we want to summarize, and then the information about the camera control, what we can do with the camera control. Then Siri, and we can enable speak to Siri, and then this is how we can enable type to Siri. And finally, we are presented with an introductory video which lets us walk through the features and updates in the iOS 26. Then hit continue, and this is the welcome screen. And let's get started. We now have the Apple's liquid glass design. Let's first talk about the lock screen. We can change the size of the clock of the lock screen. We can make it small, we can make it big. If we extend the lock screen clock, the widgets on the lock screen will be shifted towards the bottom of the lock screen, like this. And the clock can dynamically scale in size depending upon how many notifications take up the display, like this. We can give 3D effect to the lock screen. We can choose the existing wallpaper, or we can just upload from any of our photos and customize, and then hit this icon at the right below corner on the lock screen, and it will generate the special scene. Hit done. And now talking about the home screen, the liquid glass redesign has changed the shape and look of the icons and widgets on the home screen. We can turn these icons and widgets colorless and translucent, and we can tint them with the color of our choice. We can make them dark. We can tint them the color we want. And there are new splash screens for most of the apps, for messages and for health, and details about the health and health notifications, the trends. And we have a new splash screen for notes. And in reminders, the Apple Intelligence can categorize the reminders for us, and we can add a quick note from the action button or from the control center. And in App Store, we can turn on personalized ads, which helps us to discover the apps which are relevant to us. We can enjoy a full screen view in Safari. The address bar shrinks at the bottom. so that we can have a full screen view when we navigate through the different web pages. And we have a complete redesign in the Messages app. We have message backgrounds. We can change the background. We can select the backgrounds from photos. And we have the message translations. We can translate the messages. Also, we can create the polls. And there are a lot more new things which I have already covered in my previous videos when Apple was testing iOS 26. Do subscribe my channel to check out those videos. And as always, if you enjoyed the video, give it a like. Uh, and thank you for watching. Take care. See you next.